So the basic idea in self-discrepancy theory is that we have a vague sense of who we actually are, who we would ideally like to be, and who
Mm.
we feel a responsibility to be. So that's our actual self, our ideal self, and our ought self. And then we try to bring these three things into harmony. So we try to become more the kind of person we'd ideally like to be without sort of transgressing any of the constraints imposed by the person we feel a responsibility to be. So, for example, if you're a very ambitious young woman, you might want to be a career judge or something like that, but you're under a lot of family pressure to have kids, and those two things are in a bit of tension. Then
Mm.
how do you kind of resolve that tension? So, how do you bring these three senses of yourself into harmony with each other? And a lot of it comes down to following your emotional signals. So
Mm.
in self-discrepancy theory, the idea is that if there is a discrepancy between your actual self and your ideal self, then you'll probably feel depression because you're not living up to the kind of person you'd be proud to
Okay.
be.
Yeah.
And if there's a discrepancy between your actual self and your ought self, then you might feel anxiety or shame, guilt, these kind of moral emotions because you're worried about what other people will think of you.
Mm.
If you align your actual self with your ideal and ought self, then you're more likely to get positive feedback, things like a sense of achievement, things like joy, things like accomplishment,
Mm.
camaraderie, or a sense of solidarity with the people around you. And so I think these kind of emotional signals are the first way to start thinking about self-actualization and the most important guide to that process.